Alright, just trying to get used to the whole concept of being able to film and do a selfie and get the backdrop going on. You can see what's happening behind me. And yeah, welcome to Mark Infidel Saturday. What are we? January 10th, I think. And I'm just going to be walking up past the Jewish synagogue over on my right. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I managed to meet the rabbi, and he might be out there. We'll see. But just giving you a little bit of a perspective, sort of a, I guess that's a 180 perspective, and trying not to this day put my hand over the microphone like I did last Saturday. But this should be a really good day actually, because we're gonna go and slam into the Palestinian march, do our bit, and obviously try to cause as much chaos as possible. And that should be a lot of fun. So I hope that you're going to join me for that, and just be, yeah, we're going to try to up the ante, obviously a little bit each week, see how far we can push back to the Islamic agenda, which is obviously to take over the West, take over the world. Actually, there's a hadith which says that all the world is a mosque. Isn't that fascinating? All the world is a mosque. And you know, I've lived in this city now for, I want to say, a better part of half of my life, so a quarter of a century. Whoa. And wow, this is a new sensation. But you can tell that I'm a complete gimp, and at this thing. But yeah, just in terms of the sort of grander plan for what we're going to try to do, because this city is about 2% Muslim. It's probably 3%, because that was a census from maybe wow, it's easy to get lost in your thoughts here. Okay, there's the church behind me, right? So that is the Catholic church that we walked up to last Saturday. And wow, I'm cold as well, freezing cold. I'm gonna bring gloves next time. And I'm such a pussy. You can tell that I didn't grow up in the city, or Canada for that matter either. But yeah, so we're at probably 3%, maybe 4% in Victoria, whereas I was just looking online to, just out of curiosity, to see what the other cities are at in terms of their Muslim population. Calgary's at over 10% as of 2025. So we're just walking up on the Jewish synagogue right now. Beautiful building. It's like a heritage building, heritage landmark building. I should maybe get you a better view. So I think they're just cleaning up the front here. And like I say, I chatted to the rabbi a couple of days ago. They're obviously doing a nice little bit of cleaning job here and doing some really cool work. You're gonna hear a little bit of so that's the Al, I'm just gonna read it out to you. The Al and Sylvia Fisher Jewish Education Center, in loving memory dedicated Dr. Dan and Miriam Fisher. Okay? And so that's the Heritage Canada Canada Foundation, 1982 Regional Award of Honor for the Preservation of Congregation Emmanuel Synagogue. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Congregation Emmanuel. I'm not going to read out that whole thing, but it's in English at the top and then French at the bottom. Historic Sites and Monuments Board of Canada. Commission de lieux et monuments historiques du Canada. Sorry for my French. I studied it in high school, but I suck at French, so you'll have to forgive me. You can see up here on these steps, some fucking guy went and did some graffiti there. Similar here, some fucking guy defacing the synagogue like a fucking coward. And yeah, so here we are as well. Congregation Emmanuel, constructed 1863 and restored in 1981. Canada's oldest synagogue. How's that? Canada's oldest synagogue. How beautiful is that? So actually, let me get you a better vantage point so I can post the kind of video, and that you'd get a better perspective of what I've just filmed, because that was a close-up. Now I'll get you like more of a distance shot, but that's right behind me. The mosque is up. So we've got the church right there, that Central Baptist Church. If you head a little bit further up, we're gonna get you some shots of the mosque, but the mosque on Quadra Street is just up the way, and that's fucking ground zero for all the fucking jihadis. Like I said, there's only 3% within a city of 500,000, which equates to about 150,000 fucking Allah Akbaris trying to take over the West and take over that building. And they tried after October 7th to deface, burn, intimidate, and do whatever else to that beautiful, beautiful building. And never, the Christians of the city actually surrounded it and said, thus far, no further. So right now we're in a situation where in Canada we've got Montreal and Ottawa, where, sorry, fingers on the lens. That's actually one of the nice things about doing it this way for the time being, and then I'll switch it around just now, is that Montreal and Ottawa have these Islamic prayers happening in front of their cathedrals, in front of their churches. So can you imagine the fucking audacity? So they're doing their Allah Akbar. I think Mecca is in that direction, to the east. Yeah, the sun's coming up in the east there. So Mecca, generally speaking, well, generally, it is in the east, right? So there's the sun coming up in the east. So wherever east is in Canada, i.e. Montreal and Ottawa right now, all these fucking jihadis are going and praying and bowing down on the steps of the most historical Catholic cathedrals in these heartland cities. Unbelievable, just the cheek, the audacity, just the hatred of the infidel, the hatred of the non-believers, the hatred of the kuffar, the hatred of the non-Muslims. It just blows your mind, man. But that's it, man. That's the back of the synagogue. It's absolutely gorgeous, like I say. And man, oh man, you can tell that I'm shivering from just the cold, but I will call that a wrap for now.